Chapter 5. A Dance on the Edge of Fracture. Mohammed placed legs on the floor on them, his eyes scanning their faces one by one. Why do you all look like you're carrying the world's worries? What were you talking about? Monam answered coldly. I was telling your sister that a young man has proposed to her. Mohammed knit his brow.
Right.
And who might this fellow be? Malik seized the opportunity and cried out bitterly. Father, I swear to you, I do not agree. This Kareem is an arrogant man who thinks his money and looks give him the right to own everything. Mohammed's he leaned back. Is he the arrogant one? Or is it you, with your nose always in the clouds? Malik flared up in anger. What do you mean, Mohammed? He replied, I mean, your temperament is unbearable. You should thank God that anyone thought of you. The words hit Malik like boiling water. As she moved to reply, Monam cut through the conversation sharply. Enough nonsense. Mohammed, do you know this young man? I've heard he comes from a noble and respectable family. That's all I know. Fine. Inquire about him and his kin. Malik stood up, her voice rising. Father, Mohammed, I am telling you, I refuse him. Do you not hear me? Monam's face flushed as he stood up. Lower your voice. My word is what will prevail. The engagement process will proceed as I have planned. You will sit with him and get to know him. If there is no chemistry, I will break it off with my own hands. Other than that, I don't want to hear a single peep. Malik looked at her father in shock, her eyes shimmering with tears. She ran to her room and slammed the door with a force that shook the house. Moni tried to support her. Mohammed said, leave her for now. Hajj. The shock was hard on her. Inside the room, Malik threw herself onto her bed, buried her face in the pillow, and erupted into a bitter, muffled sob that tore at her heartstrings. How could you do this, Father? How could you sell me so easily? The morning rose heavy on her soul. She washed her swollen face, trying to hide her brokenness. As she was about to leave, Monam's voice stopped her. Wait. Malik, if he speaks to you at work, do not show any emotion. It's better not to speak to him at all until he comes to our home, Ziad asked. Innocently, who are you talking about? Father? A suitor for your sister, Ziad. Malik looked at her father with a broken gaze. I beg you, Father, reconsider this. My heart does not feel at ease. Moni clung firmly. To your work, Malik. My word will not be stepped on at the company. Malik was like a corpse moving above ground. Sahar entered with her usual shallow smile. Good morning, gorgeous Koki. Any news? Malik snapped. Get out of here, Sahar. I'm in no state to talk. Sahar feigned concern. Girl, what's wrong? Malik screamed. I said get out. Sahar rushed to Kareem, who was waiting on pins and needles. She said slyly, congratulations, groom. Kareem's face lit up. Really? Did she agree? It seems her father disciplined her well. Her face is pale, and it looks like she received a harsh scolding. My advice to you, stay completely away from her today and let her cool down on her own. Kareem laughed. You are a little devil. Are you gloating over her when you he her friend? She replied coldly. It's just returning the favor. When Malik returned home, she threw her bag aside with utter indifference. She heard a soft noise in the kitchen and walked toward it with heavy steps, finding Farah in a cooking apron. focusing hard on making a tray of basbousa. Malik asked wearily, "What are you doing?" "Farah." Farah jumped, turning quickly. "My God, Malik, you scared me. I didn't hear you come in at all." Malik sat on a wooden stool and rested her head. "Sorry." "I was lost in thought," Farah said excitedly. "Look, I'm making basbousa. I hope it turns out well and isn't hard like last time." Malik nodded absently. "It will be wonderful, God willing." Farah paused, wiped her hands skillfully, and walked slowly toward the counter. "Wait, Malik. I wanted to give you this." She pulled out an elegant small bag. Malik looked puzzled. "What is this?" Farah replied innocently, "It's a silk scarf." Malik, "It's beautiful. Our neighbor, Ali, sent it. She said it's a gift from Kareem for your engagement. He sent it with his mother for you to wear too." Work. Malik felt a shiver run through her body. The scarf felt soft, but to her, it was like burning coals. She threw the scarf onto the table with a violence that terrified Farah. "Farah, don't you dare take anything from anyone again. This filth goes back to its owners immediately." Farah was shocked, her voice trembling. "Why, Malik, it's an expensive scarf, and father has already agreed." Malik screamed in pain. "I don't care about father's agreement. I am not a commodity to be sold for gifts. Do you understand?" Malik left and retreated to her room, pacing like a wounded wolf. "I can't stand the smell of this house, and I can't face my father with a shaking hand." She called Sahar. "Sahar, where are you?" "I am at the cafe by the beach." "Did something happen?" "I feel so suffocated." "Sahar, I'm coming to you now." She reached the cafe and found Sahar with her laptop. As soon as Malik sat down, Sahar said with fake concern, "What is it, girl? Your face is dripping with sadness." Malik leaned back and closed her eyes. "I'm exhausted, Sahar. My father is set on his decision. They've started arranging everything behind my back. And Kareem has started sending gifts as if I've already become his private property." Sahar leaned in. "Honey, maybe your father sees what's best for you. Kareem seems devoted to you. Why not give yourself a chance?" Malik looked at her sharply. "A chance for what?" "For someone whose very voice I can't stand. For someone who sneaked to my father behind my back. This isn't love, Sahar. This is a show of power." Time passed, and Malik returned home to be met by Ziad's bittersweet joy. "Malik, congratulations!" Mrs. Nawal came, and they agreed to read the Fatiha next Thursday. The words hit her like a lightning bolt. She didn't answer. Instead, she rushed to her room and bolted the door. Ziad felt her pain and looked at Farah. "Did I say something wrong?" "Farah answerli." "But Malik's heart is broken." Ziad couldn't bear to leave her alone. He snuck into her room in the dark and found her sitting with her, knees tucked to her chest, trembling with tears. He climbed up beside her and threw himself into her arms in silence. As soon as she felt him, she clung to him as if he were a lifebuoy in a raging sea. Soon, Farah entered, saying with a sad joke, "Is this hug only for him?" Then lay down on the other side. Malik laughed through her tears and pulled them both close. She needed that embrace to know she was still the Malik they loved, and not just a deal being made in her absence. Discussion questions. Do you believe that Monam is truly mistreating? Malik by pressuring her to marry Kareem? Or does he see her best interests as a father? Sa haresi behavior and her Kareem. Is it jealousy? Thursday is the date. Will Malik surrender to the silk chains? Or does fate hide a surprise in Mohammed's hands that will turn the tables on everyone? Stay tuned for the next chapter. Thursday is the date. Will Malik succumb to the silken shackles? Or does fate have a surprise up her sleeve for Mohammed that will turn the tables on everyone? Stay tuned for the next chapter.